The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Girls Basketball is coming your way on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel and on today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of the Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Good evening, Van Buren County Warrior basketball fans. On behalf of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network, I would like to welcome you to another on-air and streaming broadcast presentation this evening of Van Buren County Warrior Girls Basketball. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth once again this evening from Louisa Muscatine High School near Letts, Iowa, as the Warriors are on the road for Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls Shootout Basketball. They are going to face off for the second time this season against the Columbus Wildcats. Tip-off for the girls' game tonight, set for 6 p.m., just over 18 minutes away. We're the first of two games here tonight. West Burlington going to take on the host school, Louisa Muscatine, following our game. Mr. Connor Davis with us as the control board operator tonight, back at the studio inside the station in Ottumwa, pressing all the right buttons, making all the right moves to make this broadcast go smoothly for everybody. Once again, I am alongside my camera operator and on-site producer this evening, the incomparable, one and only, Mr. A.J. Rowe. And my name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We're all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, and all of us consider it our pleasure to be with you on the call this evening. We got a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast. We are on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We are also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you are choosing one of those two ways to make this broadcast on Thursday, February 5th, 2026, part of your evening, big thanks for doing so. We could not do it without you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Basketball is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go right down the list with you, as I always do here in the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show. I'll give you their in-game sponsorship as we go. Like I said, this is the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride, countywide. The school district will sponsor the pregame show. Also, all the made three-pointers by the Warrior shooters this evening. All the quarters 1, 2, 3, and 4 are brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. The post-game show this evening will be brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Coaches and players interviews throughout the course of the season brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC. Tonight's halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. My conference standings, which we'll get into in a little bit here in the pregame stats, brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out the great selection of Rangers and ATVs, and even drive one home today. My game recap in the postgame show brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Tonight's player of the game, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. All my quarter recaps tonight brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior Fast Break Points this evening brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital, simply remarkable. Warrior Timeouts, Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua. And the pregame stats, which we'll get into after this first break, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. If you're in the Keosauqua area and need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be brought to you over the air at 92.7 KTWA and also viewed streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. So you know how we do it here in the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. We're going to take a 3-minute break so you can start to hear from some of those wonderful sponsors. Then when we come back, we'll get into all the good stuff that I have prepared for you here in the pregame show. We'll take a look at both teams, how they're doing on the season, wins and losses for each one, leading players for each team, conference standings, and other action in the Super Conference shootout happening tonight. All that and more still to come on the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show as we work our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off of Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls Shootout Basketball tonight. The number 4 seed is going to lead off where we're at our site. The number 3 seeds will follow. It's the Van Buren County Warriors, considered the road team tonight, to face the home team, the Columbus Wildcats from Louisa Muscatine High School in Letts, Iowa. Back with you in 3 minutes to continue the pregame show. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals, all month long.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dale and Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we are back with you here from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Louisa Muscatine High School near Letts, Iowa this evening for girls Southeast Iowa Super Conference Shootout Basketball. Van Buren County Warriors on the road to take on the Columbus Wildcats from the Louisa Muscatine High School Gymnasium tonight. Number 4 seeds starting off the action. The number 3 seeds, West Burlington and Louisa Muscatine, will follow. This is a Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, county-wide, as I'm trying to get all my audio volume levels adjusted here, so it maybe sounds a little bit better for you. How's that sound, AJ? Not too bad? All right. Let's continue the pregame show by doing my customary breakdown of both teams, and we will start with the Columbus Wildcats. Warriors going to see a lot of Columbus here lately as the brackets came out this afternoon. And the first tournament game, first sub-state round for Van Buren County, they're going to host Columbus back at Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa. That's on Saturday night, February 14th at 7 p.m. So we played Columbus earlier this season. The Warriors got a victory. That was in Columbus. Going to face them here tonight in the shootout. And then we're going to play them in the first round of the tournament. So it'll truly be a 3-game series. We'll see who comes out on top. Hopefully the Warriors. All right, let's take a look at the Columbus Wildcats. For the girls, head coach is Casey Keltner, assisted by Ben Masterson. Next action for them is Monday of next week, February 9th. They go to Cardinal, 6 p.m. tip-off there. They are the Columbus Wildcats in girls high school varsity basketball. Overall record in it tonight, they're 10-9 on the season, 5-4 at home, 5-5 on the road. Have yet to play a neutral site game. This will be the first neutral site game for both teams right here this evening. Columbus, of course, in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference North Division. Conference record for the Wildcats this year was 9-7. In the last 5, they're 5-0. Their last loss coming to the Warriors. Let's take a look at wins and losses on the season for Columbus. Their victories have come twice over Hillcrest Academy, twice over Winfield Mount Union, twice over Pekin, twice over Waco. They've also defeated Wapello and New London. Their losses have come twice to Louisa Muscatine, twice to Lone Tree, North Cedar, 2 times to Highland, Wapello, and also Van Buren County. Last time out for the Columbus Wildcat girls was Tuesday, February 3rd, and that was just a couple of days ago, a 37-35 win. That was at home over the Pekin Panthers, and the Warriors were going to play the winner of that game here tonight in the shootout. It turned out to be Columbus. Leading players for the Wildcats on the season in the scoring department, Kennedy Wepking leads them at 10.2 a game. She's actually tied with Ellie Sanders, also averaging 10.2 a game. Isabel Rendon, 8.2 points per game for her. Leading rebounders for Columbus, Kennedy Wepking, 7.4. Nevaya, I guess I'm going to go with Nevaya Garza, 6.0 rebounds a game for her. Iris Garza and Camilla Bacon at 5.2 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Columbus, Ellie Sanders at 2.9. Isabel Rendon at 2.8. Iris Garza, 2.4 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Wildcats, Ellie Sanders at 3.0, Isabel Rendon at 3.0 also, and Iris Garza 2.6 steals per game. The Columbus Wildcats averaged 44.6 points a game. They give up 43.9, a plus 0.7 on the differential, just about even there. They shoot 27.7% from the floor, 23.3% from behind the arc, 50.2% from the free throw line. And the earlier matchup this season, the Warriors got a 47-41 win. That was up in Columbus. Van Buren County leads this series 5-1. That goes all the way back to 2013. Just under 7 minutes to go on the warm-up clock here before we get things started. Let's turn our attention to the Van Buren County Warrior girls. Head coach is Randy Smith, assisted by Rusty Bronze. Next action, Saturday, February 14th. It's going to be that first round. Is that a first round or a quarterfinal? Was that considered? This is the pigtail game, right? So it's actually a first round game. They're going to play Columbus again, this time at Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua. First round of district play. That'll be a 7 p.m. tip there for the Warrior girls on Valentine's Day, February 14th. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in girls high school varsity basketball. Overall record in tonight's play, 13-7 on the season, 5-3 at home, 8-4 on the road. First neutral site game coming momentarily. The Warriors also compete in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. Conference record for the Warrior girls was 9-5. In the last 5, they are 4-1, so the teams are combined 9-1 in their last combined 10 games between Van Buren County and Columbus. The wins for the Warriors this year have come twice over Burlington Notre Dame, twice over New London, Centerville, Cardinal, twice over Holy Trinity Catholic, Danville, twice over Central Lee, Columbus the first time around, and also Clark County, while their losses have come twice to West Burlington, twice to Mediapolis, Fairfield, Davis County, and Danville. Last time out for the Warrior girls was Saturday, January 31st. They got a 45-35 win at Clark County, Missouri High School down in Cahokia. Leading players for the Warriors on the season, as we are just a little bit over 5 minutes away from getting things started. Scoring department, Adeline Snogren at 13.1 a game. Sophia Urach at 11.1. Marley Mertens at 9.1 points per game. In the rebounding department for Van Buren County, Adeline Snogren at 7.7 a game, Daphne Wells at 6.4, Sophia Urach at 4.5 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Van Buren County, Urach at 3.1, Kaylee Snogren at 2.2, Adeline Snogren 1.9 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Warriors, Urach at 2.2, she's tied with Kaylee Snogren, also 2.2 steals per game. Marley Mertens right behind him at 2.0 steals per game. The Warrior girls averaging 47.2 points per game. They give up 41.9. That's a plus 5.3 on the difference. They shoot 34.3% from the floor, 26.4% from behind the arc, 55.9% from the free throw line. The Warriors got a 47-41 win up in Columbus earlier this season. These are the pregame stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. Let's take a look at the conference standings brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. For the girls in the Super Conference, let's start in the North Division. Highland, 19-2, 16-0. Lone Tree, 14-6, 12-4. Louisa Muscatines, 12-7, 10-6. Columbus is 10-9, 9-7. Pekin is 10-10, 9-7. Wapello, 11-9, 8-8. Waco, 7-13, 4-12. Hillcrest Academy, 6-14, 3-13. And Winfield Mount Union, 2-18, 1-15. The South Division of the Super Conference, where the Warriors reside. Mediapolis, 20-0, 14-0. Danville's 13-5, 10-4. Van Buren County 13-7, 9-5. West Burlington 11-8, 9-5. West Burlington wins the tiebreaker in the conference there. They're the number 3 seed in the shootout because they defeated Van Buren County twice. Central East 9-10, 8-6. Holy Trinity Catholic 4-14, 3-10. Burlington Notre Dame 2-16, 2-11, and New London is 0-20, 0-14. Those were the overall records, followed by the conference records. Other teams in action tonight. Fairfield is off. Cardinal is playing Melcher Dallas. I think that's at Melcher Dallas. And the Warriors right here. Davis County is also off tonight as well. Hey, a big shout out to the Warrior wrestlers in action today at the Girls State Tournament. Bristol Wiley went 2-1 on the day. She's going to wrestle tomorrow. Armani Adams was 0-2 on the day, but still a great season for her and the Warrior Girls Wrestling team in general. So Bristol Wiley will be wrestling in action tomorrow, still at the state tournament. Congratulations to those girls. 2.5 minutes on the warm-up clock. Let's take a look at how the shootout is going to happen here for the Super Conference for the girls. The shootout is you play the team across from you in the other division that finished in the same standing as you, so the 1 seeds square off, the 2 seeds, and so on and so forth. The last place team in the north, they have an odd number of teams. That's Winfield Mount Union. They're going to play Cedar Valley Christian 6 o'clock tonight, or tomorrow, on the 6th. So that's, let's see. I think that's, I don't know who's hosting that. Cedar Valley Christian had them as the last place team, I would think. No, that's going to be at Winfield. I see it on my sheet now. So Cedar Valley Christian at Winfield Mount Union, 6 p.m. tomorrow. Let's go over all the other sites. Happening tonight at Waco, the number 8 seeds, that's going to be New London versus Hillcrest Academy. The 7 seeds, Burlington Notre Dame, facing Waco. At Pekin, these are the 5 and 6 seeds. The 6 seeds are going to lead off there. Holy Trinity Catholic to play Wapello, and Central Lee to play Pekin. Those are at Pekin tonight, 6 and 7:30 p.m. start times. Right here at Louisa Muscatine, Van Buren County leading off to play Columbus. Those are the 4 seeds. The 3 seeds, West Burlington to face Louisa Muscatine in the second game here. Then on Saturday, these games on February 7th, 1 and 2:30 p.m. tip times. These are going to happen at Highland. The number 2 seeds, it's going to be Danville to face Lone Tree at 1 p.m. and then Mediapolis to face Highland. Those are the 1 seeds. That's happening at 2:30 p.m. That's a look at how the shootout is going to happen for the girls. So we are ticked down all the way on the warm-up clock right now, and starting lineups about to come at you here. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. The first quarter will be brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. That'll complete the Warrior Girls pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride, countywide. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Hope you enjoyed all those pregame stats in the pregame show brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. The conference standings were brought to you by Slayton Polaris. Control now with the PA announcer here inside the Louisa Muscatine Gymnasium. He's going to go over the starting lineups. We'll get those at you. Then probably a short break for the national anthem. Then we'll come back with the opening tip.
And the Columbus Community Wildcats.
AJ put the, they're going to turn the lights out on us here? Really? Okay. To turn the light on my phone here. AJ's got the starting lineup graphic on the board. Hopefully we're correct. We checked. We should be on that. PA announcer going through his normal sportsmanship read. As soon as he's done with that, should have the starting lineups. All right. Here we go. The Warriors are the visitors on the scoreboard. Here's the starting lineup for Van Buren County Warrior Girls, the varsity basketball team here this evening. Number 1 is Sophia Urach, senior guard at 5'5". Number 2 is Marley Mertens, a senior guard forward at 5'7". Number 3 is Kaylee Snogren, junior guard at 5'3". Number 10 is Daphne Wells, junior forward at 5'8". And finally, number 23 is Adeline Snogren, freshman guard at 5'6". Once again for the Warriors, it's Urach, Mertens, Kaylee Snogren, Wells, and Adeline Snogren. That's the starting lineup for the Warriors tonight. Warriors coached by Randy Smith, assisted by Rusty Bronze. Should get the starting lineup for the Columbus Wildcats here.
Columbus Community Wildcats. At guard, standing at 5'5", junior number 4, Iris.
Number 4 for Columbus is Iris Garza, the junior guard at 5'5". Number 10 is Kennedy Webking, senior guard forward at 5'7". Number 14 is Isabel Renan, senior guard at 5'4". Number 22 is Ellie Sanders, a junior guard at 5'5". And number 34 is Kinley Brown, a senior forward at 5'7". Once again for Columbus, it's Garza, Webking, Rendon, Sanders, and Brown. Those are your starting lineups for this evening's ball game. Going to get the national anthem right now. Let's take a 2-minute break and come on back for tip-off. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small-town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our number one priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, back with you inside the Atemo Radio broadcast booth from Louisa Muscatine High School tonight near Letts, Iowa for girls Southeast Iowa Super Conference Shootout Basketball. The Warriors on the road to face the Columbus Wildcats. It's a neutral site game. Columbus the home team, Warriors the road team. Warriors in their traveling blacks, orange numbers and letters, orange and gray trim. Columbus in the home whites, blue numbers and letters, some blue trim. Wells to jump it up against Webking. Warriors left to right as I see it. Columbus right to left. 8 minutes on the clock. We're through the pregame show. The starting lineups, the national anthem, toss in the air. Tip controlled by Adeline Snowgren from Daphne Wells, and the Warriors will have the first possession of the night. That's Kaylee, now Adeline. She'll drive, missed the short layup from the right side of the lane. She gets her own rebound out to Urach there. Looks like some kind of zone defense from Columbus, maybe a triangle and two on Urach and Mertens. Wells with it. She'll hand off Urach, right side, right of the key for Kaylee Snowgren. Long pass over to Adeline. She'll try a three left wing. Long. Missed it long. Rebound to Wepking underneath. Here comes Columbus with their first possession of the night down the right side. Sanders, and that is Rendon with it. On a drive into the paint. Tried to give it to Brown. It's stolen by Adeline Snowgren. Turnover, Columbus. Here comes Adeline to the front court. Gives it to Mertens on the left wing. She'll fake and drive. A pull up from the left elbow. Missed it badly to the left. Rebound, Daphne Wells. Daphne will put it up. Shot no good, but she is fouled. Fouls on number 34, Kinley Brown. Her first, team first, with 7:02 to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Daphne Wells with that offensive rebound and putback attempt. Even though it was unsuccessful, she earned herself a trip to the line for two. First on the way for Daphne is good. Warriors on the board first. They lead at 1-0. Wells has a point. Couple rhythm dribbles for Daphne. Second one on the way. That one's good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for Daphne Wells. Warriors up 2-0. Here comes Diamond in one pressure from Van Buren County. They get it in. It's tipped and stolen by Wells. She takes it towards the hoop and then turns it right back over. Wepking on the right side. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Columbus in the backcourt. Warriors drop back on the pressure. Iris Garza will throw it into Rendon across the timeline. Van Buren County in a 2-3 to the right side. Sanders, Garza, Wepking, banker from the right side of the lane from about 10 feet away. That goes. Wepking on the board. She has two. And it's, well, that wasn't a three-pointer. 2-2. We're tied. Mertens, drive into the lane, loses it. Oh, looked like it was off of Marley. Nope, it's going to stay with the Warriors on the baseline left side. 6:29 to go first quarter. We're tied at 2. Adeline Snowgren to throw it in. Has to go way out high, top of the key for Urach against Rendon. She'll fake and drive into the paint, and a pushing hands foul on number 14. Isabel Rendon gets her first, team second with 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. Urach on the baseline left side. Lob pass behind a triple screen from Mertens. She'll try a three. Top of the key. That one rolls around and drops through. Three-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. The Warriors lead it 5-2 in pressure. Diamond in one. Wepking into Brown. Back to Wepking. She's trapped, fighting for it. Loses it. I think it went off Adeline Snowgren. It did. It'll stay with Columbus. Just, well, they got 6 seconds to get it across here. Inbounds. Garza up to Wepking. Down the right side, charges into Kaylee Snowgren. No call. Now a pass into the lane from Wepking, intended for Rendon. Stolen by Urach. She'll outlet to Marley Mertens. Turnover Columbus, their third. Marley to the top of the key against this triangle and two. To the right wing. She stopped her dribble and then started it again. And the Warriors commit their second turnover of the night. 5:56 to go. First period, 5-2. Warriors up 3. Triangle, diamond in one press being implemented by Randy Smith and the Warriors. Garza, sideline inbounds to Rendon in the backcourt. She'll try to dribble around the Warrior press. Here comes the trap. She tries to dribble through it, gives it to Etzen over and back. She gave it to Sanders, who couldn't handle the pass, and Columbus commits their fourth turnover of the night. Brown going to take a seat. Number 42, Camilla Bacon, into the game, a junior forward at 5'7". 5:49 to go first period, 5-2 Van Buren County. Inbounds goes to Adeline Snowgren. She's across the timeline between the circles, a screen left from Daphne Wells, and she'll go that way. Here comes Urach off a screen. Adeline will hand it to her. Urach a shot fake, a drive down the left side of the paint. Stopped there, triple teamed. Her pass is tipped and stolen by number 14, Rendon. She'll drive all the way down, put one up, miss it. Offensive rebound and a putback by Bacon, who just entered the game. It's 5-4 Van Buren County. Adeline Snowgren to the front court on the right side. On the dribble. She'll go to the left side, give it to Kaylee Snowgren. Brings it to the top of the key against Rendon. It's a triangle and two on Urach and Mertens. Urach to the baseline, a give to Daphne Wells. She'll put it up on the screen and roll off the right side. Shot no good, but a foul coming, and Wells going to go back to the free throw line for two. Isabel Rendon gets her second. Third on the team for Columbus, none on the Warriors so far. 5:08 to go first quarter, 5-4 Van Buren County. Daphne Wells to the free throw line for a couple more. First on the way is good. Wells 3 for 3 from the line. She's got 3 points, tied with Mertens, all on free throws. Rendon will take his seat. Number 12 into the game. That's Gabriella Duran. Wells has the ball, a couple of rhythm dribbles. Daphne's next free throw. That one back rimmed it no good. A rebound to Duran, who just entered the game. Over to Garza, down the right side to Webking. Looking underneath, gets it to Sanders. She'll put one up from the right side of the lane. That misses, and a jump on the rebound between Sanders and Urach. It'll stay with Columbus. They'll get the rebound on that one, and inbounded on the baseline, left side of the hoop for number 4, Iris Garza. Spread out across the free throw line extended. Garza gets it in the corner to Sanders. Back out to Webking. Back to Sanders. In the post to Bacon, who wasn't ready. She'll catch and kick out. Webking a 3 left side. Off the rim, no good. A rebound to Adeline Snogren. And she'll dribble it herself. All the way down to Urach, who mishandled it. Tried to save it and couldn't. That'll be the Warriors' 4th turnover of the night. Turnovers even at 4 with 4:41 to go. 6-4, Van Buren County with the lead. Diamond in one press. Webking tipped and stolen. Pass intended for Duran. Turnover. Here comes a 3 from Adeline Snogren from the left corner. That one's off the rim, no good. Garza fights for the rebound and gets it underneath. Her pass tipped and stolen by Urach in the backcourt. Sophia trying to go all the way to the hoop. Shot up good. She put it in and it counts. She'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Let's get the foul on Columbus. Foul's on number 4, Iris Garza. Her first, team's 4th. 30-second timeout coming from Columbus. Let's take a quick 30-second break. 4:24 to go first quarter. 8-4 Warriors. Back with you in 30 seconds for more Warrior Girls Basketball action right here on the Autumnal Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back with you here inside the Autumnal Radio broadcast booth from Louisa Muscatine High School this evening. Let's Iowa. Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls Shootout Basketball. The Warriors in town to take on the Columbus Wildcats. Neutral site game for both teams. Urach to the line after completing the first end of that 3-point play. She's on the board with 2. Free throw on the way. That one rimmed around and out on her. Rebound is loose to Bacon. Warriors 3 of 5 from the line. Outlet to Webking. Garza down the right side on the baseline in the corner. Sanders will fire away. Off the rim, no good. Rebound loose, out to Webking, a 16-footer for her. That's missed badly to the right. Rebound, Van Buren County. Adeline Snogren on the outlet. She'll bring it up the right side. A handoff to her sister Kaylee, left of the key. 4 minutes, we're halfway through the first quarter. 8-4 Warriors. Mertens with it now on a drive off the right wing. Looking for help. She'll skip it over to Kaylee Snogren, then Adeline. On a drive on the left baseline. Into the paint, missed the short one, tried to bank it. It came up short. A rebound off of the Warriors to Columbus. 3:47 to go, first quarter, 8-4, Warriors with the lead. Diamond in one press coming from Van Buren County. That's number 12, Duran on the inbounds to Webking. Middle of the floor now, Sanders looking all the way down. Tipped by Mertens to Webking. Players crash into each other. Columbus retains possession. Sanders over in the corner. Garza will launch a 3. Mertens fouled her on the shot, and Mertens going to get the foul, her first, team first. Number 4, Iris Garza, going to go to the line for 3 shots. 3:35 remaining here. First quarter. Still 8-4, Van Buren County with the lead. Iris Garza, her first, rims out. Columbus 0-1 from the line. The Warriors are 3 of 5 here in the first quarter. She'll have 2 more after getting fouled by Mertens on that 3-point attempt out of the right corner. Second one on the way. That one's good. 1 of 2 on this trip so far. She'll have another. 8-5 now. Warriors up 3. Third free throw on the way is off. No good. A rebound to Daphne Wells. Outlet to Adeline Snogren. Some pressure from Columbus. Adeline going to get trapped. Sophia Urach comes to help out. Back to Snogren. Mertens open in the corner. They don't see her. 3:22 to go. First quarter, 8-5. Adeline Snogren to the left elbow. Back to Urach. A three for Sophia, top of the key, off the rim, no good. A rebound to Kennedy Wepking, and she's going to be fouled by Kaylee Snogren. Kaylee Snogren gets her second on the team. In the first quarter, 4 team fouls on Columbus. They'll have it in the backcourt on the baseline for Iris Garza. Diamond and one press from the Warriors into Bacon up the left side. That's Duran. On a left-handed dribble across the paint. Wepking, a short banker from the right side from about 8 feet away. It's good for their leading scorer, tied for their leading scorer, Wepking. She's got 4. Adeline Snogren loses it at half court. It's a jump. 2:58 to go first period. It's 8-7. Warriors up 1. The alternating possession will give it to Van Buren County. They avoid the turnover. In the backcourt, Kaylee Snogren on the sideline. She will inbound to the front court to Marley Mertens. Back to live action we go here in the first quarter. Mertens, top of the key. Left of the key now for Kaylee Snogren, over to her sister Adeline. Columbus now in a 2-3, it looks like. 2-3 zone. Wells has it on the right side. 20 on the shot clock for the Warriors. Adeline Snogren, right side Mertens. A shot fake and a baseline drive. She'll pull up on the run and hit it. A running jumper from about 8 feet away for Marley Mertens. She's got 5. Warriors lead at 10-7. Now a turnover on the right side by Columbus. Their 6th. Ball back in the hands of Adeline Snogren against the 2-3. She'll go left and hit Mertens in the corner. Shot fake and she won't take it. Skip pass to Urach. Right side 3 in the air. Oh, rimmed out on her. It was halfway down. Adeline Snogren trying to save it on the rebound, but she can't. Columbus, their 10th rebound of the game. 2:14 to go, first quarter, 10-7. Warriors. Garza into Bacon down the right side, stolen by Kaylee Snogren. Adeline on a drive in the paint after getting that pass from her sister. Shot up, no good. Fouls on number 4. Isabel Rendon, her 3rd in the first quarter. Adeline Snogren going to go to the line for 2. Who did they call that foul on? The scoreboard has it as number 10. Adeline Snogren to the line. First is good. So I guess take it away because Wells doesn't have a foul for us. Mertens and Wells out. Ellie Doherty, Aubrey Leffler into the game. I guess it was on Wepking, apparently. It's the first on number 10. 5th. They're in the penalty. Warriors in the bonus. That was a shooting foul anyway. Second one in and out for Adeline Snogren. Rebound out of bounds. Saved by Bacon up the right side. Iris Garza, and there's a turnover by Columbus. Warrior presses bothered him. Aubrey Leffler gets it up ahead to Kaylee Snogren, and the Warriors turn it right back over. That was the 8th turnover for Columbus, the 5th for Van Buren County. Ball back to the Wildcats. A minute 56 to go in the first quarter. 11-7 Van Buren County. Iris Garza into Duran to Wepking up the left side. She'll dribble across half court, fling it over to the other side to Bacon on the right wing. Back to Wepking, top of the key, Sanders. A fake, she'll step inside the arc and launch a long 2, no good. Bacon over the back, they don't call it. Rebound to Adeline Snogren. She'll give it to Urach. Some token man pressure from Columbus. They'll fall back into that 2-3 zone. A minute 34 to go first quarter, 11-7 Warriors. It's a 2-3 zone. Warriors should look to get the ball in the middle of the paint here. Over to Kaylee, back to Adeline. She'll hand off to Urach. Back to Kaylee Snogren, a 3 left of the key. Too strong. A rebound to Bacon. Outlet, Iris Garza. Now to the left side for Duran. On a drive to the corner, Urach cuts her off. She picks up her dribble, tries to get it. It's tipped and stolen by Urach. And I'm going to call a double dribble. The teams exchange turnovers once again. Ball back to Columbus in the front court with a minute 9 to go. Number 14 into the game, Rendon. She wasn't even in the game when they signaled the... Inbounds goes to Wepking, free throw line, back to Rendon. To the left elbow, into the paint, looking for help. So Urach reaching for the steal. She gets it to Sanders. Guarded by Kaylee Snogren. The Warriors in a 1. Wepking with a long 2 inside the arc. Back rimmed it no good. A rebound underneath there. Aubrey Leffler gets it. She'll take it up and give it to Kaylee Snogren across half court down the right side all the way to the corner. Urach, a 3, corner pocket for Sophia. Too strong. Rebound on the weak side to Aubrey Leffler. Back to Adeline Snogren. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 11-7 Van Buren County. Urach, Kaylee Snogren, back to Urach. Back to Kaylee. 25 on the shot clock. Over to Adeline. Drive to the free throw line. She'll give it to Urach on the right side. Wide open 3 on the way for Sophia. That one is good. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Urach has 5. 14-7, Warriors' biggest lead of the night with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wepking has it. Oh, that pass stolen by Adeline Snogren. Around a nice screen from Aubrey Leffler. Snogren with the steal and the hoop. Adeline Snogren on the board. It's 16-7. She's got 2. It's tipped and stolen again by Adeline Snogren. Her shot up, no good. Foul on Wepking. Adeline Snogren going to go to the line for a couple.
Shooting 2 for the Warriors is Adeline Snogren.
Wepking, I think she'll pick up her second. She will. It's a shooting foul plus Columbus in the penalty. Warriors in the bonus here. 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. 16-7 Van Buren County. Adeline Snogren's first free throw is good. The Warriors 5 for 8 from the line in the first quarter. Urach and Kaylee Snogren and Ellie Doherty going to take a seat for Mertens, Ava Leffler, Daphne Wells, and Allie Pedretti into the game here to finish the second quarter. Adeline Snogren with 3. She'll have one more here on this trip to the line. Couple rhythm dribbles for Adeline. A free throw is on the way. That one is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for Adeline Snogren. She's got 4. Warriors lead at 18-7. 7 seconds to go. Iris Garza into Bacon. Down the left side for Rendon. Across 3, 2. Across the paint. Is anybody going to get up a shot? Wepking from the baseline. That is off the rim. No good. So we are through. 1 quarter to play with the score. The Van Buren County Warriors 18, the Columbus Wildcats 7. We'll do a quarter recap when we come back. Brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We'll start quarter number 2. Also brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Back with you in 60 seconds for more Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
All right, back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth to start the second quarter. Iris Garza into Kennedy Wepking, live action for you from Louisa Muscatine High School this evening. Shootout basketball for the girls in the Super Conference. Rendon to Sanders on a drive down the right side of the lane. A runner missed it to the left. Rebound tipped in the lane to Iris Garza. Outlet Wepking in the corner. She'll drain a 3 out of the left corner. She's got 7 second chance points there. For Columbus, it's 18-10 Warriors. 7:26 to go. Here's Van Buren County's first possession of the second quarter against the 2-3. Mertens a 3 left wing. Back rim no good. Long rebound out to the corner to Sanders. Wepking, then Rendon across the timeline for Columbus. Pass for Sanders, almost stolen by Mertens. She'll dribble in, take a long 2. Air ball. Rebound on the baseline. Tipped back in by Garza off of Urach, and then it went and hit Garza out of bounds. So it goes to Van Buren County. First quarter recap. 10 turnovers for Columbus, 6 for the Warriors. 12 rebounds in the first quarter for Van Buren County, or for Columbus, 8 of them for the Warriors. Van Buren County was 6 of 9 from the line in the first quarter. Columbus was 1 of 3. It was 18-7 after 1 quarter play. Warriors with the lead. Wepking's 3 makes it 18-10. 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Van Buren County to the front court. Kaylee Snogren to Adeline against the 2-3 of the Wildcats. Adeline Snogren to the left side. Loses it, but right to Mertens. Marley to Sophia. A long 3, a little bit left of the key for Sophia. Back rimmed it no good. Rebound to Sanders on the baseline. Outlet up ahead. Durand into a cutter down the middle of the lane. Blocked by Mertens off of Brown. And it goes to the Warriors. A good defensive play by Marley Mertens. Stopping that layup attempt by Kinley Brown. 6:38 to go second quarter, 18-10, Warriors with an 8-point lead. Kaylee Snowman across the timeline, right side for Sophia Urach. Columbus stays in that 2-3 zone. Left side now for Mertens, top of the key for Kaylee Snowman. She'll try to go to the free throw line and kick to Sophia. They'll whip it around left side. Mertens a 3 on the way. That one around and out. Rebound weak side, Adeline Snowman. Oh, she missed it, and her putback is missed. Urach got it. And Urach taking it into the lane on a drive off the right side. Fouled by, I believe, number 4. That's the third on number 4. The inbounds goes to Wells. She's tied up and stolen by Columbus. She tried to kick it out. Turnover Warriors, their 7th. Durand, left side to Iris Garza in the paint. Now she traveled with it before she was able to go to the left block for Brown. So another turnover for Columbus, their 11th. Rendon into the game for Iris Garza. They're going to check the fouls now. As I was a little bit confused on the fouls as well. It says 3 for number 4. Not exactly sure. They gave a foul to, I thought, number 4. That actually went up as number 10 on the board. So we momentary pause here to get the foul situation straightened out. Number 14 has 2. Number 10 has 2. That's what I have. And number 4, well, she's out of the game now, so we'll check and see. Here we go, back to live action. 5:57 to go, second quarter, 18-10 Warriors. They'll go to the corner to Urach, into a cutting Adeline Snogren. A little layup from the right side, assist Urach. Adeline Snogren is good. She's got 6. It's 20-10. The Warriors have doubled them up. Diamond and 1 press from Van Buren County. Wepking, a long inbounds pass to Sanders across the timeline, left side. That is Rendon with it. A handoff back to Sanders. Pass tipped by Urach into the hands of Daphne Wells. Columbus's 12th turnover of the night. Here's Adeline Snogren with it with 5.5 to go. Second quarter to the top of the key. 2-3 zone in the corner to Urach. Wide open. A 3 for Sophia. Bingo! 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. She's got 8. Warriors lead it by 13, 23-10. Inbounds. That's Rendon around the Warriors diamond in 1. Down the left side. She'll give it to Duran. She'll drive inside the arc and launch a 15-footer. Too strong. Rebound weak side, Adeline Snogren. Adeline on the dribble across the timeline right side. Urach wide open again. Sophia won't take that one. Here's Kaylee Snogren, top of the key left side for Marley Mertens. Columbus staying in that 2-3 zone. Mertens on the dribble between the circles. All the way over to the corner. Urach, she just hit one from there. Can she hit 2? Nope, that one's too strong. Weak side rebound, Kennedy Wepking. Up the right side for Columbus. Through a couple of Warrior defenders all the way. Kaylee Snogren trying to take the charge. The shot is missed, but it's going to be a blocking foul and 2 shots for Kennedy Wepking. Foul is on number 3, Kaylee Snogren, her second. That's the team's first in the quarter. Each team with 1 team foul. Wepking to the line for a couple. First on the way, short. Columbus 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Here comes Camilla Bacon into the game for Kinley Brown. 4:44 to go, second quarter, 23-10. Warriors up by 13. Wepking has the ball in hand. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. 1 of 2 on that trip. She's got 8 to lead the way. The only other player that has scored for Columbus is Bacon with 2. Urach with it right side in the corner to Mertens. She'll fire a 3. That one's back rim, no good. Rebound on the weak side, fought for between Sanders and Kaylee Snogren. It'll stay with the Warriors. Baseline, right side inbounds. Urach behind a triple screen for Mertens. A 3 on the way. Came up short. No foul called. Rebound to Sanders for Columbus. Sanders crossed over on Snogren and brought it across. Rendon, a long 3, left wing. That one was way out there. Rebound fought for in the lane. They're going to call a jump between Bacon and Wells. Alternating possession goes to Van Buren County. Long pass all the way down to Mertens in the front court. Back to Adeline Snogren. 4:10 to go, second period. 23-11. Kick out from Snogren to Mertens. Right side to Kaylee Snogren over in the corner to Urach. Against this 2-3 zone. Columbus might not want to show that maybe their main defense is we're going to play them in the first round. Pass tipped out of bounds by Sanders over there. It'll stay with the Warriors in the front court. 14 on the shot clock. 3:54 to go, second period. 23-11. Van Buren County with the lead. And I'm a point off somewhere on my sheet. I've only got him with 10 points. Mertens, a 3. Goes, and she's fouled. As Rendon undercut her, you got to let the shooter land. That's going to be a chance at a 4-point play. Count the 3 by Mertens, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Number 14 gets the foul. Let's see what they have for her. I have got that as her third. It is Mertens with another 3. Her and Urach both with 8 to lead the way. Marley will go to the line for a free throw. Free throw on the way by Marley. That's good. Mertens with 9. Kaylee Snogren out. Aubrey Leffler into the game. 27-11. Van Buren County up by 16 with 3:45 to go, second period. Duran will throw it in. Over to the right side for number 44. Jimenez, who's into the game. Out of bounds over there along the right sideline, off of the Warriors. It'll stay with Columbus in the backcourt. Warriors, well, they keep their press on here. No, now they're going to fall back. Sanders into Duran. Here come the Wildcats. Back to live action we go. 3:38 to go, second period. Between the circles for Duran, right side Sanders. A skip past Wepking on the left wing. She'll fake and drive it into the paint and kick to Jimenez. She thought about a three from the right wing on a baseline drive. She'll bring it back out of there. Cut off by Adeline Snogren. She'll give it to Sanders in the corner on a baseline drive. Sanders a little runner, too strong. Rebound Daphne Wells for the Warriors. Over to Adeline Snogren up the left side for Van Buren County. 3:15 to go, second period. Adeline Snogren on a drive down the left side of the lane. Right-handed layup from the left side is good. She has 8. It's 29-11. Warriors, 3:06 to go, second quarter. Inbounds. Jimenez back to Duran. Back to Jimenez up the left side. She's across the timeline on a dribble with her left hand. Heading towards the hoop, cut off there by Aubrey Leffler. Back to Wepking, stolen by Urach. Turnover Columbus, their 13th. Adeline Snogren down the center of the floor to the top of the key. A drive to the elbow and a kick out Mertens. Three-pointer on the way for Marley. That's long. Weak side rebound to Jimenez. 2:40 to go, second quarter. 29-11. Warriors up 18. Jimenez to the top of the key. She'll try a three. And it goes. A little bit right of the top of the key for number 44. Janelle Jimenez on the board with 3 points. 29-14. Warriors up still by 15, 2:22 to go, second quarter. Urach will try to answer with a three. Back rimmed it from the right wing. Rebound on the weak side to Sanders. All the way up to Duran. Little bank shot with the left hand from the right side is no good. Rebound loose on the weak side to Wepking. She'll find Bacon at the free throw line. 15-footer banks in for number 42, Camilla Bacon. She's got 4. 5 straight by Columbus makes it 29-16 Warriors. Under 2 minutes to go now, second quarter. Adeline Snogren to the top of the key. Left side, Marley Mertens. Columbus still in that 2-3 zone. Aubrey Leffler with it now. She'll swing it over to the right side for Urach. Looking for Wells in the post. Not there. Back to Aubrey Leffler. Back to Mertens. Marley will drive into the paint. Drug her pivot foot, and she's going to commit a turnover. Got her on a travel. That's the 8th turnover of the night. Columbus gets it into Sanders up the right side. Long pass over Wepking, but it makes its way to Jimenez. Back to Wepking. Thought about a three. Goes to the left. Not there. Back to Sanders. Three-pointer top of the key off the rim, and it's going to fall for number 22, Ellie Sanders. She's on the board with a three. Columbus making a little bit of a run. They've cut it to 10 at 29-19. A minute 20 to go. Adeline Snogren into the lane. A kick out Urach. Three on the way, top of the key. That one rims out on Sophia. Rebound to Sanders. Sanders down the right side to the wing. She'll try another three. That one back rim, no good. Long rebound to Wepking. Her shot from 12 from the left side is no good. Bacon over the back of Wells. Going to commit the foul. Camilla Bacon, her first. Third on the team in the quarter. Kaylee Snogren in for Aubrey Leffler. Minute 4 to go. Second period. Warriors with the possession. Lead it by 10, 29-19. We're under a minute now. Kaylee Snogren, left side Marley Mertens. 26 on the shot clock, 2-3 zone from Columbus. Urach into the post to Adeline Snogren against Bacon. Throws it up high off the glass, and it goes. Assist Urach. Adeline Snogren has 10. 31-19, 45 seconds to go. Duran into Jimenez, back to Duran. Diamond in one press from the Warriors. Up to Wepking, pass tipped by Kaylee Snogren, but it makes its way. She'll take it down the left side of the lane. Fouled by Mertens. A shot up by Wepking is no good. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Mertens gets her second on the team in a quarter with 37.5 to go. 31-19 Warriors. Kennedy Wepking leading the way tonight for Columbus. She's got 8 points right now. Free throw is short. Columbus 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Here comes Brown in for Bacon with 37.5 to go before halftime. Wepking. Second attempt on the shooting foul. That one is good. 1 for 2 on that trip for Kennedy Wepking. She has 9. It's 31-20. Warriors up 11 with 33 seconds to go. Shot clock just a little bit ahead of the game clock. They'll have to shoot it before time expires. Adeline Snogren handoff Urach, right of the key. A zone still from Columbus. Urach going to drive to the left elbow and a kick out Mertens. She might have been bothered on that three. Was missed. Rebound to Kaylee Snogren. She'll give it to Daphne Wells. And Wells will put it in for 2. Wells has 5 in the first half. Ava Leffler in for Marley Mertens. 14.8 left. Inbounds Duran. Stolen by Adeline Snogren. Yeah, it's off of Sanders. It will be a turnover by Columbus, their 14th. Mertens going to come back in, as the Warriors will have the last possession now with 13.1 to go here, second quarter. We're nearing halftime. Now she's going to take out Daphne Wells. 33-20. Warriors up by 13. Inbounds to Marley Mertens. 10 seconds to go. Over to Adeline. 9, 8, 7. Adeline on the dribble to Kaylee. 6, 5. Got to go now. Over in the corner, Urach. She'll fake a 3. It got tipped. Stolen. Time expires in the first half. The Warriors, a 13-point lead. They've got 33. The Columbus Wildcats with 20 in that second quarter. Columbus puts up 13 points. The Warriors with 15. They led it 18-7 after one quarter of play. Outscored them by 2, 15-13 in the second quarter to lead it by 13, 33-20 here at the half. So this will take us to the halftime show and stats, brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Atomo and the surrounding area. 10 minutes on the clock for the halftime. We'll take a 3-minute break. I'll add up some stats. We'll come back and talk about the first half of girls Southeast Iowa Super Conference shootout action here from Louisa Muscatine High School in Letts, Iowa. The Van Buren County Warriors with the lead 33-20 over the Columbus Wildcats here at the half. Back with you in 3 minutes for the halftime show. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we're back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Louisa Muscatine High School this evening near Letts, Iowa. Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls Shootout Basketball. The Warriors, the road team tonight here at L&M. They're facing the Columbus Wildcats, the home team on the scoreboard. And the Warriors with a 13-point lead, 33-20 here at the half. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go on the halftime timer. Let's do the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. We can first do a quick second quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. In that second quarter, 3 turnovers for Van Buren County. Columbus had 4 turnovers. The Warriors with 9 rebounds in the second quarter. Columbus had 10. Van Buren County did not shoot a free throw in the second quarter. Columbus was 2 for 4. All right, we can do a half a game recap now, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. It was 18-7. The Warriors up 11 after 1 quarter of play. They outscore them by 2, 15-13 in the second period to lead it by 13, 33-20 here at the half. Team stats from the first half. Columbus with 14 turnovers. The Warriors' diamond and 1 press has bothered them. Van Buren County with 9 turnovers in the first half. Columbus winning the battle of the boards 22-17. From the free throw line, all the Warrior free throws came in the first quarter. They were 6 of 9 in the first quarter, 6 of 9 in the first half. Columbus 1 of 3 in the first quarter, 2 of 4 in the second quarter for a total of 3 for 7 from the charity stripe for the Wildcats. Individually, for Columbus, 4 players in the scoring column, nobody in double figures. They're led by Kennedy Wepking with 9, Camilla Bacon with 4, Janelle Jimenez with 3, Ellie Sanders with 3, Iris Garza with 1. For the Warriors, 4 in the scoring column as well. They've got 1 in double figures. Adeline Snogren leads the way with 11. Daphne Wells with 5, Marley Mertens with 9, Sophia Urach has 8, and that's a look at the halftime stats from the first half of action here. Louisa Muscatine High School in Letts, Iowa. Girls, Southeast Iowa Super Conference shootout action. Warriors up by 13, 33-20. We've got time for another 3-minute break here at the half. You can hear from some more from some of our wonderful sponsors. Then we'll come back and get ready to start the third quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Let's take another 3-minute break in the Warrior Girls halftime show, brought to you by Roto-Rooter. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large 1-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals all month long.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dalen Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
All right, here we go in the third quarter from the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Columbus with the possession, going left to right. The Warriors right to left. Sanders at 3 left wing. Short rim, no good. Rebound weak side to Adeline Snogren, and we are underway. Whistle stops play. Must have been a turnover. I didn't see a foul called. Turnover Warriors, their 10th. Back to Columbus. The ball goes in their front court. 7:44 to go, third quarter, 33-20. Warriors on the baseline, it's Iris Garza, right side of the hoop. Gets it into Wepking, 12-footer right side, way too strong off the backboard. Rebound all the way over to the weak side for Kaylee Snogren. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors in the backcourt on the sideline. 7:37 to go here in the third, just underway. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter. Third quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Here's Adeline Snogren on the dribble between the circles. Left side to Kaylee Snogren. She'll take it to the top of the key. Columbus in a box and one on Mertens. Adeline Snogren a 3 left wing. No good. Rebound Kennedy Wepking. She'll go down the left side of the lane. Stop and pull up from 8 is good. Kennedy Wepking has 11 to lead Columbus. She's got 11 of their 22. It's 33-22 Warriors. Inbounds to Wells, back to Adeline Snogren. Some token pressure here from Columbus to the left side across the timeline for Kaylee Snogren to the top of the key. Right side 3 for Urach. Back rim no good. Rebound to the free throw line to Adeline Snogren. See if we can get the Columbus defense here. Triangle and 2 maybe still on, while they're playing Mertens. Everybody else kind of towards the paint. Maybe a box and 1 on Mertens. Over to Mertens in the corner from Kaylee Snogren. And a whistle stops play, checking on the shot clock maybe. Shot clock did not, well, we didn't take a shot. Shouldn't have reset. Should it? We didn't shoot it. Well, huh? All right, 14 on the shot clock, inbounds. Kaylee Snogren over to the corner to Mertens. Underneath on the baseline to Adeline Snogren to kick out Mertens, 3 on the way. Oh, good. A rebound to Kennedy Wepking. Wepking on a drive all the way to the hoop. Layup is good. Kennedy Wepking having a good game. She's got 13. It's 33-24. Warriors. Mertens thought about a 3 left wing. Gives it to Adeline. A kick out to Kaylee. She'll try a 3 right of the key. Off the rim, no good. A rebound on the weak side. Fought for. Urach gets it to Wells. It's still loose. And a jump. Stays with Van Buren County. They avoid the turnover. So the Warriors ball still in the front court. Urach sideline inbounds to Kaylee Snogren. This looks like a box and 1 against Urach right now. Adeline on the dribble. 25 on the timer. Adeline back and forth, left side for Mertens. Gives her a screen. Marley will take a 3 left wing. Back rimmed it no good. Rebound Daphne Wells. Take it towards the baseline. They're going to have a pushing foul on Columbus. It's going to be on number 14, Isabel Rendon. Her 4th. Team first in the third quarter. 5:42 to go, 33-24. Warriors up 9. Rendon going to take a seat. Duran in the game. Adeline Snogren baseline right side. Gets it into Daphne Wells at the right elbow. Down the right side of the lane against Brown. Underneath the hoop and a kick out to Mertens. 3 on the way for Marley. Oh, off the rim, no good. A rebound to Brown. Columbus with a little momentum here with 5.5 to go in the third. Iris Garza to the right side. That's Webking, who's been hot. Back to Iris Garza. She loses it. Kaylee Snogren tips it and can't save it. Pass intended for Sanders. It'll stay with Columbus in the front court with 5:21 to go here in the third. 33-24 Warriors. Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls Shootout Basketball. These are the number 4 seeds from each side. Into Duran, back to Sanders. The Warriors in a 2-3 zone. Sanders on a crossover on the left side of the lane. A kick out to Garza. Shot fake, a dribble, and a skip pass taken by Adeline Snogren. Turnover Columbus, their 15th. Adeline Snogren all the way down. Left-handed layup is good. She gets a steal and the hoop. She's got 13. Warriors back up by 11, 35-24. Inbounds to Iris Garza. Diamond one pressure from the Warriors. Tried to dribble through it, loses it, gets it over to Duran across the timeline to the left wing. The lefty on the dribble gives it to Sanders. Inside the arc, skip pass, Iris Garza. She might have traveled, they don't call it. Back to Sanders, left of the key, a 3 in the air. Short. Rebound in the middle of the lane, Garza. Her putback is missed. Rebound, Adeline Snogren gathers it over in the corner. To the middle of the floor for Daphne Wells. Across, right side, Kaylee Snogren in the corner to Urach. Thought about a 3, gives it back to Kaylee, over to Adeline, over to Marley. They swing it around right to left. 3 on the way for Marley, short rim, no good. Rebound weak side, that's Sanders for Columbus. Foul in the backcourt on number 23, Adeline Snogren, who tells her coach that's her first, team first. She tells Randy Smith she didn't touch her. Head coach says that's just a dumb foul in the backcourt all the way 90 feet from the hoop. Yeah, it is. Got to be careful on those. She's not in foul trouble right now. She's only got 1. Ellie Sanders, top of the key to the free throw line. It's kicked by Kaylee Snogren. It'll stay with Columbus in their front court. This time on the baseline, right side of the hoop. 4:16 to go in the third quarter. 35-24. Warriors up 11. 25 on the shot clock. Garza will trigger right side. Gets it into Sanders. She'll try a 3 right wing. Short. Rebound to Sophia Urach. Outlet, Daphne Wells. She'll bring it across the timeline. Daphne on the dribble. Gets it tipped away from behind. Turnover Van Buren County. Webking on the middle of the floor. Right side of the lane. A little runner. Came up short. Rebound. Kaylee Snogren. Going to call a flop warning on Daphne Wells. I don't think you change the possession there. You don't. They issued a flop warning. So Urach will inbound to Adeline Snogren up the right side to her sister Kaylee. Daphne Wells cutting down the lane. She catches. Shot no good, but a foul coming on Columbus. Camilla Bacon, number 42, gets the foul. Her second, team second in the quarter. 3:53 to go in the third. 35-24 Warriors. Daphne Wells to the line for 2. She has 5 points on the night. First free throw on the way. Rimmed out on her. The Warriors' first free throw since the first quarter. They're 6 of 10 at 60% for the game. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Bacon. 0 for 2 on that trip for Wells. Duran down the left side, gets it to Bacon at the left elbow. Skip over to Iris Garza, 3 right wing. Too strong. Missed it badly. Rebound to Daphne Wells. Over to Adeline Snogren. Against Sanders, she's across the timeline. A screen from Wells, and Wells going to pick up Ellie Sanders, charged into Daphne Wells on the screen, and she gets the foul. It is on number 22, Ellie Sanders, her first, team third. Wells set a good solid screen, and Sanders just plowed right into her. Sanders gets the foul. Baseline inbounds right side for the Warriors. Urach will throw it in. Into the corner for Mertens. Back out high, right of the key. Kaylee Snogren, a lob pass into Adeline. She'll catch left hand. That's a very skilled play by Adeline Snogren, catching and laying it in with the left hand. Assist, Kaylee Snogren. The hoop for Adeline. She's got 15 to lead the way. 37-24, Warriors up by 13. Columbus across to Kennedy Webking. She'll pull up and take one from 15 left to the elbow. That is good. Kennedy Webking having a nice game for Columbus tonight. She's got 15 to equal Adeline Snogren. It's 37-26. Warriors up by 11. 3:07 to go in the third. Adeline Snogren dancing with it on the right elbow. Handoff Urach. Still a box and one by Columbus, it looks like. Urach to the corner. It's tipped out of bounds by Columbus. It'll stay with the Warriors. Columbus has been playing a box and one, either on Mertens or Urach here recently. Urach has the ball, gets it into Kaylee Snogren. Wells at the right elbow to the free throw line. Over in the corner to Mertens. Thought about a 3, now on a baseline drive, cut off. A dish to Wells, nice pass. Wells bump, puts it up. Oh, almost got it to go. She's going to be shooting 2 as a shot unsuccessful. Nice pass by Mertens. I think 42, Bacon going to get her third. Daphne Wells to the line for a couple. First by Daphne is no good. That is, Columbus into the penalty now. Warriors in the bonus. That was a shooting foul anyways. Brown in for Bacon with those 3 fouls. So the Warriors, they're not in the bonus yet. Excuse me. That's the 4th team foul on Columbus in the quarter. The next one will put the Warriors in. Wells short on that one. Rebound, Kaylee Snogren. Nice job. Back to Mertens. The Warriors will have a second chance. 30 on the shot clock. Kaylee Snogren between the circles, right side for Adeline. Screen left from Daphne Wells. Adeline will give it to Kaylee. To the top of the key, over in the corner to Mertens. Marley thought about a 3, gives it to Adeline. Columbus in a 2-3, back to Marley, wide open. A 3 from the corner is good. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Mertens with her 3rd 3 of the night. She's got 12. Warriors up 14, 40-24. That through the hands and turned over by Columbus. Garza couldn't handle it into the hands of Adeline Snogren. Another chance for the Warriors. Back to Marley in the corner. She just hit one. Can it be 2? No, short. Rebound weak side to Wepking. Wepking around Adeline Snogren to the center of the floor. Still on the dribble down the right side of the lane. All the way to the hoop. Bank shot up and good. Kennedy Wepking taking it the full length of the court. She has 17. It's 40-28. Warriors up 12. A minute 57 to go in the third. Top of the key, Adeline Snogren. Over to the corner to Marley Mertens. Back to Adeline Snogren. Across the key to Kaylee. And then Urach on a baseline drive. Underneath the hoop. A kick to Marley in the corner. Back to Adeline. She'll try a 3 left wing. That is good. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Adeline Snogren with 18 now. 43-28. Warriors up 15. Inbounds. Duran to Iris Garza. Pressure from the Warriors. Up the right side. They get it across to Sanders. All the way over to Wepking. Nobody on her. She fumbles it. Gets it. It's blocked twice. But they're going to call a foul on the Warriors. Fouls on number 10, Daphne Wells. Her first team. They've got them up there with 3. I only have them with 2 as a team in the quarter. Free throw by Wepking is good. 1-1 in the quarter is Columbus. Wepking has 18. Mertens out, Aubrey Leffler in a minute 25 to go in the third. 43-29 Warriors. Wepking second. That one is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip. She has 19 to lead the way for Columbus. Warriors still up by 13, 43-30, a minute 20 to go. Adeline to Kaylee. She'll dribble in, take a 16-footer right from the free throw line. Left it short, rebound Ellie Doherty. Her put back, missed it from the right side. Rebound Aubrey Leffler. Who's the foul on? Oh, it's a jump. So it'll go the way of Columbus on the alternating. Duran into Garza in the corner. Back to Duran. Diamond 1 press up the left side for Wepking. Got to get back. She'll stop and give it to Sanders over in the corner. She tried to go into the lane, or in the left block to Brown. Fouled on the pass by Van Buren County. A minute 1 to go here in the third. 43-30 Warriors. Number 1, Urach gets the foul, her first, 4th on the team. 4 fouls on each team here in the third. Inbounds to Sanders in the corner on a drive. A runner from the left side, no good. Rebound blocked from the back. And Urach, that was clean. And they call Sophia with her second. That looked like a clean block from the back. Right in front of the referee, too. So into the penalty now go the Warriors for 56 seconds. Columbus into the bonus. Brown misses the first free throw. Columbus 2 of 3 in the quarter. They are 5 for 10 in the game, right at 50%. Kinley Brown scoreless on the night, and she makes that free throw. She has 1 for 2 on that trip for her. 43-31. Warriors with 56 seconds to go. They give the inbounds to Kaylee Snogren. She thought about a pass and then double dribbled it. Turnover in the front court. Warriors 12th of the game. Iris Garza into Sanders. Middle of the floor. That one's stolen by Kaylee Snogren. Turnover Columbus. They give it right back to the Warriors with 45 seconds to go. 43-31. Warriors up by 12. Nearing the end of the third quarter. Right side Urach. Back to Adeline Snogren. Right of the key. Left side Aubrey Leffler now on a drive against Iris Garza. She'll kick it back to Adeline Snogren. Thought about a 3, then he'll take a 3. Missed it to the right. Rebound Kaylee Snogren on the weak side. Randy Smith going to use a quick 30-second timeout here. The Warriors got 4 left, so does Columbus. 29.2 to go here in the third. 43-31 Warriors. Back within 30 seconds to finish the third quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back with you here in the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. 29.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter, 43-31. The Warriors with a 12-point lead. They've got the ball going right to left as I see it in their front court, trying to get a score here before the end of the third quarter. Adeline Snogren, baseline right side, looking to trigger it. Has to go way out to the free throw line to Urach on a drive down the left side of the lane. A pull up from 4 is good for Sophia Urach. She's got 10, her first points of the second half, 45-31. Warriors, 20 seconds to go. Inbounds Kennedy Wepking up the left side to Sanders. Over to the right side for Iris Garza. She'll launch a three right wing. Way too strong. Rebound on the weak side. Urach fighting for it. She has it. I think Sanders is going to commit the foul for Columbus with 12 seconds to go. It is on number 22, Ellie Sanders, her second. That's the fifth on the, well, they're into the, they're on the penalty right now. It should be free throws. And the referees catch it. Both teams into the penalty now. Both teams in the bonus. 12 seconds to go. Third quarter, 45-31. Warriors up by 14. They led it by 13 at the half. They've outscored Columbus by 1 so far here in the third quarter. Fighting off a good night from Kennedy Wepking so far. She's leading Columbus with 19. Players got to get the line up right on the free throw line. Columbus should be on the inside, and now they are. So Urach, after getting fouled, going to go to the line for 2. First bounced up and fell right back down through. The Warriors' first make from the free throw line in the third quarter. They're 1 of 5. Darty out, Wells in, Ava Leffler in, Martin's out for Van Buren County for the last 12 seconds of the third period. Not Randy Smith, head coach, not wanting to see a silly foul here by anybody. Can't blame him. Urach second on the way. That one's good as well. That one swished through. 2 for 2 on that trip by Urach. She has 12. 47-31. Durand in the backcourt. 8 seconds. Up the left side to Wepking. Crossed over on Kaylee Snogren. Inside the arc. Swing it across to Sanders. 2 seconds. 1. She'll launch at the buzzer. And it came up short. So we're through 3 quarters of play. The Van Buren County Warriors 47. The Columbus Wildcats 31 in that... In the third quarter, 11 points for the Columbus Wildcats, 14 of them for the Van Buren County Warriors. And the Warriors have a 16-point lead after 3. Let's take a quick 30-second break and be back with the start of the fourth quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. We'll also do a quick quarter recap of the third quarter, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank when we come back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you here at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Louisa Muscatine High School girls Southeast Iowa Super Conference shootout basketball. Warriors with possession to start the fourth quarter, going right to left. Sideline inbounds at half court. Van Buren County leads it 47-31, a 16-point advantage right now. Inbounds, get it back to Kaylee Snogren. Now right side, Adeline Snogren. Columbus, let's check their defense. Looks like a triangle and 2 over to the left side for Mertens. No, maybe, hard to tell what kind of defense they're actually in. Wells has it trapped on the baseline. A handoff to Marley Mertens. She'll try to take it underneath the hoop. And they're going to call her for a double dribble. Turnover Warriors to start the fourth. That's their 13th of the night. Third quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. 3 turnovers for the Warriors, 3 for Columbus. Columbus almost loses it in the backcourt, and they do. They commit one right away in the fourth. Urach, it's tipped and loose right to Daphne Wells. Over to Marley Mertens, a good skip pass. 3 on the way for Marley. Missed it to the right, off the rim, no good. Rebound loose, right side of the lane, gathered in by Duran. 8 rebounds. And then they're going to get a foul on Kaylee Snogren as Columbus trying to come across the timeline. Kaylee Snogren, her third, first on the team in the quarter. Here comes Aubrey Leffler into the game with 7:21 to go in the fourth. All right, third quarter recap. Let's continue that. 11 rebounds for the Warriors, 8 of them for the Wildcats. Van Buren County 2 of 6 from the free throw line in the third quarter. Columbus was 3 of 4. Wildcats with possession in the front court. Sideline inbounds at midcourt. Sanders into Garza, top of the key. The Warriors in a 2-3 zone. Back to Sanders. She'll come left to right. Give it to Wepking. A 3 on the way, right side for Kennedy Wepking. Left it short. Rebound fought for under there to Brown. Missed it. Rebound, Iris Garza. They get a fresh shot clock. Wepking, a drive to the free throw line. A runner from 12. No good, but a foul coming on Van Buren County. Fouls on number 4, Aubrey Leffler. Her first, team second in the quarter. 7:01 to go in the fourth. 47-31. The Warriors a 16-point lead. Wepking having a big night. Free throw is good. Her 20th point of the night. She's got 11 in the second half. Camilla Bacon in for Kinley Brown for the Wildcats. Wepking, her second. That one rimmed out on her. Rebound to Daphne Wells. Over to Adeline Snogren. Under 7 minutes to go now here in this one. Adeline Snogren on the dribble between the circles. And she traveled with it. The Warriors, turnover bug, biting them bad. Here comes Rendon back into the game for Durand with the foul trouble. Rendon has 4. And scoreless on the night. Garza inbounds to Rendon in the backcourt. 6:49 to go. Back to live action in the fourth quarter. 47-32. Warriors up 15. Rendon left to right to Sanders. Looking to Wepking. Oh, and she threw it to the corner, and Garza had vacated the spot, and Wepking threw it right out of bounds. Turnover Columbus. That's their 19th of the night. Inbounds Adeline Snogren. Here comes Van Buren County across the timeline on the right side. She'll take it to the free throw line. Underneath, Aubrey Leffler. Shot blocked by Wepking. Recovered by Daphne Wells. A kick out to Urach and Adeline Snogren. No reset on the shot clock. It didn't draw any iron. 20 on the timer. For Adeline Snogren, handoff Urach on the right wing. A 3 for Sophia. Back rim, no good. Long rebound. Tip Adeline Snogren. Nope. Makes its way into the hands of Kennedy Wepking. All the way down. She'll stop and pull up from 10 on the right side. Off the rim to the left. Rebound Garza on the weak side for Columbus. A kick out Sanders. 3 on the way. Back rim, no good. Missed it long. And Wepking going to foul Adeline Snogren on the weak side rebound attempt. Kennedy Wepking gets her third. Kaylee Snogren in for Aubrey Leffler. First foul on Columbus in the fourth quarter. 6:07 to go in the fourth. 47-32. Warriors still up by 15. Inbounds Urach to Adeline Snogren. Across the timeline to the left elbow and on the left side of the lane. All the way to the hoop. The left-handed layup is good. She has 9 in the second half, 20 in the game. 49-32, a 17-point lead. Inbounds Durand back to Wepking. All the way down to Camilla Bacon. Urach down there to bother her. Bacon puts one up from the left side, tried to bank it. Comes out on her. Rebound, Sophia Urach. Over to Adeline Snogren. 5:40 to go in the fourth. All the way down left side, Mertens. She'll try a 3. That's good. Marley Mertens connects from the left wing. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Mertens has 15. Ball's loose in the backcourt. Picked up by Sanders. Back to Wepking. Warriors lead it by 20, 52-32 with 5:24 to go. Wepking left side, threw it over the head of Durand. Columbus commits their 20th turnover of the night. Rendon back in for Durand for the Wildcats. We have 5:21 to go here in the fourth. The Warriors a 20-point lead in shootout-style basketball in the Super Conference. A full timeout coming from head coach Randy Smith and the Warriors. They have 3 remaining. Columbus has 4. So like I said, 5:20 to go in the fourth. 52-32 Warriors. Back with you in 60 seconds for more Warrior Girls Basketball action right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Back with you here at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. The Warriors, Urach, an air ball from the right side on a 3 against a 2-3 by Columbus. Rebound to the Wildcats. They're in the front court now after that timeout. Sanders over to Garza, left of the key at 3. Grazed the net, and it's out of bounds. So both teams not able to connect on a three-pointer. Back to the Warriors, the ball goes. Here comes diving in one press from Columbus all the way down to Mertens in the corner. Won't take the 3. Back to Adeline Snogren. Looks like a box and one on Mertens here. Over to the right side for Urach. She won't take the 3. Back to Kaylee Snogren. Over to Mertens. To Adeline at the free throw line. Back to Kaylee. Back to Adeline. She'll drive down the left side of the lane. Underneath. Kennedy Wepking. Right-handed layup from the left side is good for Adeline Snogren. I think she's got 22 on the night. 4.5 to go here in the fourth. 22-point lead for the Warriors. 54-32. Ellie Doherty getting ready to check in. Rendon, top of the key. Remember, these two teams going to meet on Valentine's night for the first round of the sub-state game. Over to Garza. Her pass tipped and stolen by Wells, intended for Wepking. Turnover Columbus, they're 21st. Here comes Adeline Snogren across the timeline. Down the left side of the lane, she'll kick it to Mertens in the corner. A 3 for Marley. It's good! Mertens feeling it tonight. Another 3 brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Mertens with 18. It's 4:03 to go in the fourth. 57-32. The Warriors up 25. Rendon, a jump stop into the lane. Missed a short little jumper to the right badly. Rebound to Adeline Snogren in Van Buren County. Adeline around Rendon, and she just fouled out of the game. That's Isabel Rendon's 5th foul. 3 in the first half, 2 in the second. She ends her night. She'll take a seat, scoreless. Daphne Wells comes out. Kaylee Snogren out. Subs in the game for the Warriors. Ellie Doherty into the game. Aubrey Leffler as well. 3:53 to go here in the fourth. 57-32. Warriors up big. Aubrey Leffler inbound to Adeline Snogren. Columbus in a 2-3 zone. Adeline on the dribble. Right of the key. Over to the right side. Urach. A 3 on the way for Sophia. That's off the rim. Weak side rebound fought for. Yeah, Kennedy Wepking comes out of there with it for Columbus. She's been their lone bright spot all the way down the right side of the lane. A runner missed off the backboard, missed it badly to the right. A rebound tipped out of bounds to the Wildcats. Here comes subs for the Wildcats. 24, 30, and 32. That's 24 is Sydney Clark. 30 is Harley Scubo. 32 is Kaylee McCullough. Jimenez into the game as well, so is Duran. So it looks like Columbus waving the white flag here with 3:35 to go. Duran threw it in. It bounced off right back to her. Hit off of somebody back to Jimenez, top of the key. Against the zone from the Warriors. Jimenez picked up her dribble, goes left side Duran on the wing. Against Ali Pedretti into the game for the Warriors, so is Ava Leffler. Coach Randy Smith leaving Adeline Snogren into the game for ball handling. Rest are substitutes. Over to the right side. Here's a 3 on the way for Duran. Air ball way over everything. Rebound out of bounds on the weak side to the Warriors. 3:10 to go here in the fourth. 57-32 Van Buren County. Here comes Chloe Keefe into the game for Adeline Snogren. She played a fine game tonight. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. She has a total of 22. She'll take a seat. 3:06 to go. Aubrey Leffler between the circles. Left side Chloe Keefe to Ava Leffler. Columbus in a 2-3 zone now. They played some box and 1 and triangle and 2 tonight. Some 2-3 as well. Over to the right side for Ali Pedretti. On a baseline drive, she'll put one up. The shot no good, but she's going to be fouled and on her way to the free throw line for 2 shots. Let's get the foul for Columbus. 24. Sydney Clark gets her first. That is going to be 3rd on the team in the fourth quarter. 2:51 to go here in the fourth. Ali Pedretti to the line for the Warriors. Couple of shots coming. Pedretti's first is good. Warriors 1-1 in the quarter. 9 for 16 in the game. Put a point on the board for Ali Pedretti. Warriors lead 58-32. Pedretti's second. That one rolls around and drops through. 2 for 2 on that trip for Ali Pedretti. She's got 2. Warriors lead at 59-32. No pressure from Van Buren County. 2:48 to go in this one. Duran between the circles, left side Jimenez. On the dribble against the Warriors 2-3. All the way over to number 30, Scooball in the corner. That's Clark with it now. Over to the left side for Durand. Scooball in the corner, left corner. She'll dribble it out and give it to Jimenez. 14 on the shot clock, 2:28 in the game. Jimenez to the right side. They're not really looking to take the 3. Scooball, 8 on the shot clock. looking in the post. Tipped. Ball's loose on the floor. And a jump between Ellie Doherty and I think that's number 32, Kaylee McCullough. Macaulay McEntee and Maddie Coral getting ready to check in for the Warriors. Inbounds Duran to Jimenez. She'll fire one at the hoop with 0 on the shot clock. Doesn't draw any iron. That's a turnover on a shot clock violation by Columbus. Maddie Coral into the game for the Warriors. Also Macaulay McEntee. Chloe Keefe inbounds to Maddie Coral. 2:12 to go in this one. 59-32. Warriors with a big lead. To the right side, Keefe's pass intended for Coral, tipped out of bounds by Clark. It's off of Columbus. Ava Leffler will throw it in the front court for the Warriors. Gets it into Chloe Keefe. 27 on the shot clock for Van Buren County. Columbus in a 2-3, I'll call it. To the right side for Coral. Chloe Keefe, 16 on the timer. All the way over to the corner to Ava Leffler. She thought about a 3, won't take it. In the post to Doherty. Pass tipped. It's loose in the lane. Turnover Warriors as Jimenez comes out of there with it. Across the timeline, right to left to the top of the key. Down the left side of the lane. She'll put one up off the backboard. No good. A rebound. Ellie Doherty for the Warriors. 1:37 to go. Ellie Doherty across the timeline right side. Left side for Chloe Keefe. A 2-3 from Columbus. Over to the corner. Leffler, a long 2-pointer. That's Ava. Missed it short. Rebound loose. Off of. Here comes Ali Pedretti back into the game for Ava Leffler. Rebound going to go to the Warriors. It's off of Columbus. Pedretti will throw it in left side on the baseline. 1:27 to go in the fourth. 59-32, Van Buren County. Oh, gets it in, wasn't looking. And that's Clark with the steal. Turnover Warriors up the right side. Trying to go underneath the hoop to number 32, McCullough. That's intercepted by Pedretti. Turnover Columbus. They're 23rd of the night. 1:13 left. Right side for Maddie Coral. Over to the left side, Chloe Keefe reaches out and saves it. Columbus still in that 2-3, back to Coral, right of the key. She could shoot it if she wants to. Over to Keefe on a baseline drive, a kick to Pedretti in the corner, 3 on the way for Allie, a high arcing shot, and it's good. That one touched the rafters and came down through the hoop. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Pedretti off the bench has 5. Warriors up 30, 62-32, 46 seconds left. They're in a 2-3 zone. Clark to Jimenez between the circles. She'll dribble in, take a long 3. Banked it in. The bank is open after 5 tonight for number 44. Janelle Jimenez. She's got 2 3-pointers on the night, 6 total points. 62-35 Warriors. Ellie Doherty going to take a seat. Ava Leffler back into the game. It's Ava Leffler, Macaulay McEntee, Maddie Coral, Chloe Keefe, Ali Pedretti, the future of Warrior basketball in the game right now. Half a minute to go to the right side for Coral. Over to the corner, Ava Leffler will try a long one. That one missed it short. Rebound to the weak side to Jimenez. No pressure from Van Buren County. 20 seconds to go. This one's been decided. Jimenez try to go underneath to McCullough. Back to Jimenez in the corner. Duran underneath to the right block. McCullough will turn and shoot a short one. That swishes through from about 6 feet away. Kaylee McCullough on the board with 2 points. 62-37. Head coach Randy Smith says, just hold it up. We're under 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And a 0. This one a final now. 62-37. The Van Buren County Warriors get a win over the Columbus Wildcats in Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls Shootout basketball action. In that fourth quarter, Columbus puts up 6 points. The Warriors with 15. So that'll take us to the post-game show. Brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, Cranston Family Funeral Home.com. We'll take a 3-minute break just because it'll give me a chance to add up some stats, and we'll come back and talk about the girls' game tonight in the post-game show. And if we're done with all of our commercials, maybe we don't even have to send it away. We'll just start to wrap things up. So 3-minute break coming at you first. I'll add up some stats. We'll come back and do the post-game show. Warrior girls get a win tonight, 62-37 over the Columbus Wildcats. Remember, we're going to see them again in the first round of regional play on Valentine's night at 7 p.m. from Keosauqua. So back with you in 3 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we're back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Louisa Muscatine High School, Letts, Iowa, where the Warrior girls have completed their varsity basketball action for you on the evening. Louisa Muscatine and West Burlington going to play next. Warrior girls get a win tonight by a score of 62-37. We can do a quick fourth quarter recap for you first, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. This is the Warrior Girls postgame show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Fourth quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. In the fourth quarter, 4 turnovers for Van Buren County, 6 of them for Columbus. 8 rebounds for the Warriors in the fourth quarter, 9 of them for Columbus. The Warriors, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Columbus was 1 of 2. We can do a game recap now, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Let's take a look at some team stats from the Warrior game tonight. On the turnover side of things, Van Buren County was 16, Columbus with 23. The rebounding battle went to Columbus 39-36, pretty even there. From the free throw line, Van Buren County was 10 of 17, right at 59%. Columbus was 7 of 13 at 54%. Let's take a look at some individual stats. For Columbus, 6 players in the scoring column, 1 of them in double figures. They were led by their leading scorer, Kennedy Wepking, with 20 points tonight. Janelle Jimenez had 6, Camilla Bacon with 4, Kinley Brown with 1, Kaylee McCullough with 2, Ellie Sanders with 3, Iris Garza with a point. That rounds out the scoring for the Columbus Wildcats. For the Van Buren County Warriors, 5 of them in the scoring column, 3 of them in double figures. They were led by their freshman point guard, Adeline Snogren, with 22 big ones. Marley Mertens followed right behind her with 18. Sophia Urach supported them both with 12. Daphne Wells and Allie Pedretti each had 5 points. It was 18-7. Warriors with an 11-point lead after 1 quarter of play. They outscored them 15-13 in the second quarter to lead it by 13 at the half. 33-20. Van Buren County Warriors outscore Columbus Wildcats 14-11 in the third quarter by 3 to lead it by 16, 47-31 after 3 quarters of play. The Warriors continue their hot play, outscore them in the fourth 15-6 to pull away and win it 62-37 over the Columbus Wildcats this evening. Don't forget, these two teams are going to see each other back at home, Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa, the first round game of girls regional play on Valentine's evening at 7 p.m. Of course, we will be there to cover that one for you. All right, we can turn the sheet over and take a look at the overall records. And right now, after the game tonight, Columbus falls to 10-10 on the year. On the road, they are 5-6 in the conference. They finish up 9-7. The Warrior girls improved to 14-7 on the year. On the road, they are, well, let's see. I guess you could say 9-4, but this was a neutral site game, so 1-0 for the Warriors in a neutral site game, 0-1 for Columbus. The Warriors finish up in the conference 9-5. I suppose I should give a player of the game tonight, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. Player of the game goes to number 23, Adeline Snogren, 22 points, leading the way. Honorable mention goes to Marley Mertens with 18 and Sophia Urach with 12. Player of the game tonight, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix. So, we're good on ads. We can start to wrap this broadcast up. I'd like to thank board operator Connor Davis for hanging with us at the studio tonight. Back in Ottumwa, pressing all the right buttons and making all the right moves to make this thing run smoothly for everybody. I'd like to thank all of our listeners and viewers, as I always do here in the Warrior Girls edition of the postgame show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. We had a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We were on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel if you chose to make one of those two ways and make this broadcast part of your evening on Thursday, February 5th, 2026. Hey, a big thanks for doing so. We could not do it without you. If you got us home listening to the postgame show on your way home, please drive safely. The hour-and-a-half drive, AJ and I will be following you up closely, and we will do the same. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, as I always do here in the postgame show. I'll run through them for you one final time. The Van Buren County Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, Smithburg Automotive, Dowd's Quick Stop, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Van Buren County Hospital, Wells Hometown Drug, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, First Iowa State Bank, Roto-Rooter, Slayton Polaris, Tugboat Transportation, and Wasco Hardware. If you're in the area and need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA and viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you don't sponsor Warrior Sports currently, but it's something that interests you, you got to get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. She would be more than happy to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some advertising. Feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. The final score for you one more time. The Warriors defeat the Columbus Wildcats tonight in Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls shootout basketball action by a score of 62-37. Our next broadcast will be with the boys tomorrow night from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School. The Warriors will play the second game. Tip-off right around 7:30. They're going to face off against the Highland Huskies. Then next Monday, the boys got a game at Twin Cedars on the road. We'll be there to cover that one for you as well. No girls game on that night. That'll take us to the end of the Warriors' regular season. I'll be subbing in for a Davis County boys game at Danville on Tuesday the 10th, but then after that, it'll be a Warrior Girls regional game on Valentine's night, 7 p.m. from home. And the boys, the bracket's not out yet. They will play on Monday the 16th. A location and time and opponent yet to be determined. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of Connor Davis, board operator tonight, my cameraman and on-site producer, the one and only incomparable Mr. A.J. Rowe. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We're all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, and we will all wish you a very pleasant rest of your Thursday evening on this February 5th, 2026, and we will say so long to you from Louisa Muscatine High School in Letts, Iowa. The Warrior Girls get a win over the Columbus Wildcats 62-37 in Southeast Iowa Super Conference Girls Shootout Basketball. We will talk to you next tomorrow night about 7:10 or 7:15 pregame show for the Warrior Boys Shootout game at home in Keosauqua against the Highland Huskies. So until then, you've been tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here. Tonight we were on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. From Louisa Muscatine High School in Letts, Iowa,